Welcome to the AI Business Network. I am Jonathan Carford, aka Coach K, and this, my man, is Jonathan Moss. Jonathan, how are you, my man?
Living my best life, always.
Bam! This is obviously on the video, so this is not going to be too crazy, but this is like an intro to what the heck the AI Business Network is. And we just want to dive in and make sure you guys all know what to expect from this lovely platform, what we're trying to accomplish. Jonathan, with that being said, we are the co-founders of AI Business Network. I guess you have to be bald and named Jonathan to be able to be a part of this. Or
Imagine that.
Imagine that. No, just kidding. But Jonathan, let's get into it. Let's tell people what they can expect out of the network.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, Coach and I have been around a lot of people talking about AI and business impact. And so ultimately, what we're trying to build here is really a way to help you bridge the gap between AI literacy and business impact. Two big things that are challenges with many people out there today. And so the way that we're going to do that is we're building a platform. And what is that platform going to offer? That platform is going to offer content that matters. So things like newsletters, podcasts that give you practical insights that you can really dive into and implement immediately. So no fluff, no strategy. It's really about what things can you do and actually go implement. We're going to put together a bunch of resources for you, resources, education, frameworks, etc. We've got tools. We're building out a tool directory. Actually, it's going to be AI agentic, where you can actually search and get use cases and what matches up. No longer these market maps and all these things that I don't know what I'm getting. And then we have this thriving community that we want to build where people can interact with each other and really network around what are they doing, how they're doing it. So we've got a lot of stuff we're doing, man. Tell us what your thoughts are, how we're doing this.
Yeah, I'm excited. So if someone's watching this wanting to get involved, we're going to do a couple of different ways. Obviously, there's the free newsletter. We have multiple podcasts going on. So on the website, you should be able to guide through and see a lot of the free content. So if you want to be either involved as a member, there's all the newsletters and all the content. We go through those routes with the podcasts. There is a paid membership we're going to be offering, which we'll be doing a lot of different things with it. One of which is going to be we're going to be doing half and half. We'll do a live Q&A/podcast. So the first half of an hour every week will be the podcast that people can attend. And then the last half of it, we're closing it off so only the people in the paid community can come and we can go through some specific use cases. We'll have some guests go through some workflows of Clay or other automations or agents, that kind of stuff. We're going to be diving into some details there. And then we'll also be keeping those recordings and offering other educational type resources for anyone in business and have access to at any time. Between that, and then obviously you and I, John, will be doing a lot of white papers, some research, some other type things. The goal is to be able to help someone who is in business, whether you're in finance or legal or a leader of a team or go to market or sales, whatever the case is, that you'll find value in here and you'll be able to apply whatever we're able to create from that view. So there is going to be some educational components, but it's more about how do we actually apply this in your actual business.
Absolutely. And that's the biggest challenge today. Everyone is always coming to us or sharing, like, how do I implement this effectively? Or I'm not getting impact. Or I love the first question, what tool should I get with AI? And so we're going to scrap all that and again, show you how to implement these things and be effective with them and really drive that impact.
Yeah. So for those watching or listening this first time, let me go through some of the things you can expect from this on a high level. So whether you're an entrepreneur with, like you said before, you helped a guy who had a lawn mowing company, right? Or that, to like people, we both advise and work with companies who are Fortune 1000 companies looking at AI strategies. So like it's across the board about different things. We'll be focusing on content that can help with, again, small business all the way up to larger companies and helping with advising those things. We're also going to be creating like a marketplace of both partners or sponsors. So one side will be the AI tech sponsorships. So if you watch this, want to become a part of our technology, we'll be more than happy to feature you in the AI tool directory. So if you have a technology, we'll do that for free. You can be searched for by the AI agent to help with whatever category you might be helping with. There's that option. Or there's going to be sponsored options. We can go out and be featured in the podcast, in the newsletter, or other places. We'll have places you can get involved with that. There's also sponsorships from people like from an agency point of view or consulting, like Jonathan and we're very busy when we're doing it in our side, so we won't have time to do all the consulting. So we're going to be offering a place to where you can become a partner. We can help feed you business and other places that if people want to have help with what they're doing with AI, we have our trusted partners that we can help send people to. They can help you implement those different things. We can help give the overall guidance and frameworks and templates to be able to help do it, or you can help go through our partnerships to help let people know they can do it on their own. One of the two. And then eventually in the future, this is the future forecasting, we will eventually also have an AI agent marketplace to where we're going to create this place to where people can literally create agents that someone can come in and hire to get a job done of wherever they want to have a job done. from content creation to SEO strategy to pipeline generation to sales to whatever the case might be. So I'm really excited about that. It's not built yet, but that's the thing we're working on to be able to launch as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm super excited about all this, right? Because it's, to your point, it's really broad if you're small business or not. And the marketplace specifically, we didn't have a lot of conversations around this of how can I just easily hire an agent, or how can I get something that I need and get it quick and fast. And also what we've also noticed is there's a bunch of creators out there. There's a bunch of people. We just got shared an agent today. Someone in our network just randomly shared, said, hey, test this out. And so more and more people are going to be building these, and we want to give them the outlet and the channel to be able to get that to our members and be able to get those access to those agents.
If you want to get involved, you have a couple different ways. The best way is to get to the free newsletter. You'll have access to news and updates and some other items. We'll probably be sharing some prompts in as well. Or there's the membership, which you can go and join the membership as well. You have all the access to pretty much everything we do and won't be holding back anything there. So those are the two options. Then if you're a technology, you want to sponsor with us, please just get in touch with us through the partner portal, or as a agency or otherwise, just let us know. We can happy to feature you and help push it out. So I'm excited for this, man. This will be fun. Bring it on.
Too.
Oh,
Me too.
we need to talk about real fast the podcast. So in the
Yeah.
media arm, there's a few podcasts we want to talk about. The GTM AI podcast, which both of us are hosts on, we'll be talking about the go-to-market audience and AI, which we already have running. So we have plenty of episodes. You can see what that is, but it's more about go-to-market. Then you and I will be doing the AI Business Network. We'll be talking more about larger trends. You and I will be leading the podcast every single week together. And then, like I said, in the paid membership on the back end of that podcast, which won't be published unless you're a paid member, we'll have the Q&As and walkthroughs and guests to go through some advanced stuff. And then lastly is the one you want to do, which is Growing Broke. Tell me about that one.
Yeah. So growing broke is really, there's this big issue with understanding ROI, getting finance to buy in, both from a business perspective, how to use finance as a strategic partner, or from a go-to-market perspective, how do you get them to leverage and be part of your strategy? And so we're going to talk all things about how to bring finance into the loop, how to get AI, how to use AI from more of a finance go-to-market, finance business perspective. Super excited because you don't see a lot of, this has been a challenge for a long time, but you don't see a lot out there talking about how to do this. And so I'm super excited about my co-host that we'll have doing this as well. So
who's the co-host?
So our co-host his name is Jason Godley. He's the CFO of a company called Exactly, and they are a Vista equity company. So they're a very large company, and I've worked with him a few different places, and he's definitely a character, and super excited to have him on.
Good. Yeah. We'll probably be adding more podcasts, not necessarily by us, but by other people who we know are similar in thought process. Like the media arm of the AI Business Network will probably be featuring, at least I'm seeing this in the future. We already have one on deck that you and I got to talk about, actually, about including as part of the network. And we'll just be pushing out all the different podcasts to people because there's so much good content. I want to help start to bring a home to us. Everyone can start talking about the same things and bring a lot of value with business, AI, go to market, all this kind of stuff. So I'm excited about that.
100%, right? Think of this as your one-stop shop for what you need to know business and AI. That is our goal.
Yep.
We've put a lot of content out ourselves. We see and consume a bunch of content from great people. We see a lot of products. You've done a ton of demos. I've done a ton of demos.
Yep.
We've built some agents. We've seen other people. There's just so much happening, right? Not just the news, which is great to keep up with, but actual stuff that you can implement today. And we want to be able to have that place for you to go and get anything that you need about business or AI. That's what we're trying to build.
Yeah, the centralized hub for AI and business. That's what basically we can come down to, is that's what we are.
Get you all these what we are.
That's what we are. Awesome. I'm excited. Again, if you want to be involved, we'll be having the newsletter. You'll have access to all things there. Obviously, the website has all of our podcast media, all the information you need to have there. And then anything else, reach out to us. We'd love to talk about, see if anyone wants to collab on any level.
Let's do it. I'm excited.
Boom. Bam. Hold on.
Bam.